Hi y'all. After a short, let me check here, 8-month break from my last one, I've decided to do another 60 minutes impression video. Sorry it took so long. This time we're looking at Battle Chef Brigade. Being food themed, I had to seriously consider if I wanted to drop a bunch of food related language throughout this entire review. You know, it might come off a little cheesy if I did that. I imagine with that line, most of you know which way I opted to go. Now let's dig in and see what the Battle Chefs have to serve up. Battle Chef Brigade follows Mina on her quest to become a renowned battle chef. Battle chefs are individuals who hunt monsters for food. Because I guess apparently normal animals don't taste as good? I don't know, this point's never really explained thoroughly. Gameplay comes in 2 major flavors with a sampling of side dishes to help spice things up. Players navigate the hub town, buying items or engaging in side quests, more on that later, until they are ready to pull up a chair and engage in cook-offs against other aspiring battle chefs. These chef battles are where the 2 major styles of gameplay are presented. Players are challenged with creating up to 3 dishes in an attempt to outscore their opponent. This is done on a strict time limit, making proper time management essential. Prep work is needed before cooking can begin. Your cupboards are bare and they must be stocked. So head out and begin hunting. Hunting is a basic side-scrolling beat-em-up against an assortment of monsters, with a bit of magic to mix things up. Slice and dice to your heart's content and pick up bits that are useful for the challenge at hand. Don't be completely mindless in your butchering though. Some ingredients can only be gathered by interacting with the environment or creatures in particular ways. For example, feeding monster parts to other monsters might cause them to change and drop new ingredients. While you can only carry so many ingredients at any given time, I found no limit in how many could be stocked in your pantry. So just drop some off and head out for more. But don't take too long, you'll need time to cook. The actual cooking takes place at a table with 3 potential workstations. Starting out, players only have access to a basic pan, but this can be upgraded to specialized pans, cutting boards, or even ovens. All of these have their own specific function and use. Simply dump ingredients onto a station and the game becomes a simple, at first, match 3 puzzle game. Stir ingredients match 3 horizontal or vertical flavor gems to upgrade them to higher levels. Once your dish is cooked to perfection, simply pick it up and present it to the proper judge based on the colored flavor gems they requested. Judges compare your dish to your opponent's and whoever has the higher score wins. After a cook-off, you're returned to town to repeat the same recipe again. Challenge another chef to a cook-off and see who wins. Alongside the cook-offs, there are 3 side missions that are available, but I would argue they are almost essential to do as useful cooking items come directly from them. The first requires you to work with pre-selected ingredients and reduce them down to the highest flavor gems possible. The second leads on the combat. You're issued challenges based on hunting, be it fighting a specific way or hunting a particular target. The last is another cooking challenge. Workstations will continue to be filled with ingredients, and it's your task to match the assigned pattern on each station as many times as possible within the time limit. All 3 mission types provide gold, which allows you to purchase items to shape your particular brand of cooking and hunting. In my hour with Battle Chef Brigade, I managed to change up the gameplay at a steady enough pace to keep things crisp and satisfying the entire time. The art style, music, and voice acting all helped to craft a unique and charming world that I enjoyed being a part of and was eager to learn more about. That said, there were a few sour tastes in the pot. As mentioned, the side missions, while technically skippable, felt highly essential to the overall experience. Earlier missions actually served as an advanced tutorial of sorts. While I dove straight into them, I do wish their importance was highlighted a bit more prominently. Noteworthy as well is the presentation. While the art style is nice overall, there's little animation outside of the hunting portions of the game. With everything looking so great when it is in motion, I hungered for more of it. The last bitter note comes from the cooking itself. What ingredients are gathered typically doesn't matter too much aside from color, and even then there are sauces that can be used to change a color to whatever you want it to be. There is an assigned monster to hunt during each cook-off, but you can really put anything in the pot. I didn't run into any 2 ingredients that simply didn't work together. If it can fit in the pot, you can make it work. While this is more than likely to reflect the chef's skill to make anything delicious, it served to simplify the already bare-bones hunting portions of the game, which by comparison to the match 3 cooking, didn't involve nearly as much strategy. While the game adds obstacle ingredients later on, solving these is done in the puzzle section and can't really be avoided during the hunting portion of the game. If certain ingredients directly downgraded or upgraded other types of ingredients, it would make the hunting portions feel a bit more significant in comparison. Any gripes I have don't outweigh the pleasing taste the game left with me though. It was an experience I was eager to go back to for seconds of. My complaints aren't that the aspects are bad, just that it left me craving for more. It's a title I easily recommend if you're into puzzle games and are at least basically capable in real-time combat. I hope you all enjoyed this fun-sized look at Battle Chef Brigade. Thank you all for watching, and as usual, shine on!